Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold the Beautiful sees Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, armed and ready to do some murder. And there's some info that just cropped up confirming the return of fellow psycho Remy Price, Christian Weissman. If you remember, they made friends at Bill Spencer's Don Diamond house, and this can mean nothing good. We're going to talk about why Remy might be returning, and how that could be part of Luna's crazy murder scheme targeting Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Missinswood. So right now we've got Luna at the end of her rope. She wants her dad Finn, Tanner Novlan, in her life, and she thinks killing Steffy will make all her dreams come true. And recently, we saw Luna make one last run over to Malibu to beg Finn and Steffy to let her be part of Finn's life. Of course, Steffy wouldn't budge. And then Finn followed up and made it clear that after what Luna did to Steffy, she will never ever be in his life. And Luna was crushed. But by the time she got back to her apartment, all that sadness had turned to rage. After Finn kicked her to the curb, Luna vowed she'd make sure Steffy paid for this. So Luna's clearly not backing down. And in her twisted mind, if she gets rid of Steffy, gets her evil stepmom out of the way, then Finn will welcome her into his life. Luna's delusion is that Finn will be there with open arms. She's clearly just a nutcase. There's nothing else for it. I know Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, doesn't like it when Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan, calls her Loony Luna. But really. And now this nutcase has a gun. That's not good. And it's about to get a lot worse. If you recall, she wanted her grandma Sheila be her co-conspirator in this kill Steffy plot. Luna actually tried to convince Finn's mom, help me kill your daughter-in-law. But Sheila shut her down and said, leave it alone. And while you're at it, leave town. So now Luna's feeling totally alone in the world. But all that may change in the next couple of episodes, because there's somebody coming back to Bold and the Beautiful who's very bad, almost as bad as Luna. And that's Remy, the creeper who stalked Electra Forrester, Lania Grace, published those deep fake naughty photos of her, tried to ruin her life. And don't forget Remy physically threatened her. He was chasing her down. So he and Luna also have in common that both spent time behind bars, and both have hung out with Dollar Bill. So if you remember, Sheila did Remy a solid and recommended him to do some handyman work at Bill's house under a fake name. And that's where Remy met Luna. And then Remy kind of fell off the radar after he fixed Bill's air conditioner. Pretty bizarre. A gazillionaire that couldn't get that taken care of from an actual HVAC company. But hey, it's B&B. So, in a fun little twist, it seems that Electra's former stalker, Remy, is back soon. Not exactly sure the air date. It could be Friday the 6th or could be into next week. Here's the scoop. Christian Weissman, who plays Remy Price, is suddenly back in the credits. We last saw him in late February doing his handyman shtick, while doing some light bonding with Luna. And he was almost kind of fangirling her. He recognized her as the crazy murder chick. And after that, Christian Weissman at some point was dropped off of the official post-show credits. I'm not sure exactly when he dropped off, but I know he's gone from the credits. And then guess what? Christian Weissman just popped back up on the credits, and that means Remy is back soon. In case you don't know, B&B doesn't post credits after every episode. They tend to post them once a week, maybe twice. But I think it's more like once a week. So, as of last week on Wednesday, May 28th, and I'm going to show you the credits here. This is the page he would be on. He'd be listed after Sophia Paris McKinley, who plays Caddy Spencer in the recurring area. And now, as of the credits listed this Wednesday, June 4th, there is Christian Weissman as Remy. He's back in the credits for Bold and the Beautiful. And as usually how it goes when an actor's name is in the B&B credits, they pop up a few days later on an episode. So from Wednesday, we're talking a few days. It happened with Liam Spencer's Scott Clifton, medical crisis. The 911 operator and the paramedics, and the nurse showed up in the credits a couple of days before Steffi found Liam collapsed, and you know she called 911, and all those extras showed up for a few episodes. So wait to see the air date, but we should see Remy back soon, and he could be back as part of Luna's insane plot. I tend to think so. She wants a co-conspirator, and since Sheila dipped out on her, you know, Luna might give Remy a call, so she has someone on her side, or, you know, those to find him. So I could see a thing where Luna asked Remy to help her take down Steffi, and in return, Luna can tell him she'll help him get his hands on Elektra. Since Luna really hates her and wants Will Spencer Crew Morrow to be her man, not Elektra's man. And there's no way that Remy is suddenly over Elektra. I mean, nope, no way. I'm sure Remy is still quite obsessed with her, and Luna was just bickering with Elektra and threats were made. So Luna would certainly want to go after Elektra. So I can totally see Remy and Luna teaming up together to go after the people who turned their backs on them. Elektra rejected Remy, so he might want to help kidnap her and take her off somewhere to be a creep. I'm sure Luna would love that. Plus, with someone helping her, Luna's plan should be easier because Steffi's already got an eye out watching for Luna. She would have no idea Remy could be in the mix. And there is another way this could go, by the way, on Luna and Remy, because there's a spoiler for Bill this week if you haven't seen Friday's episode. And I haven't seen Friday's episode, by the way, when I'm taping this. So Luna is going to be in a conversation with Bill. So, you know, maybe she's looking for Remy. Maybe he's been at Bill's property doing handyman work. Or maybe Luna has a conversation with Bill, and he just mentions Remy. I don't even remember the fake name that he was using. Now, I do remember Bill was impressed with Remy's work. So maybe all this time he's been, you know, living in a spare guest house or something and fixing up stuff around this Spencer mansion, because the B&B spoiler says Bill complicates things for Luna. So he may come into where Remy enters this storyline. If you recall, Luna lied to Bill and said Remy didn't see her when he was doing work at the house. So Luna obviously would have to pretend she doesn't know Remy if she wants to fool Bill. And again with Lisa Yamada needing to exit for a while, possibly for good to go do her new project, this Kill Steffi storyline could be her swan song. And by bringing Remy back into the storyline, they could give closure to this stalker plot as well. I mean, heck, Bold could kill off both Luna and Remy, or we could see them both arrested for serious crimes and shipped off to maximum security prison. Or they could be busted and Luna and Remy Price could run out of LA together with an assist from Sheila because she likes them both. I can't wait to see what's next and why Remy's back and what he and Luna are up to. It's coming soon.